Well, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of my Let's Play of ThroneBreaker, the Witcher Tales. I'm IVATOPIA, let's carry on. So, I kind of want to nip up here and check this out. I wonder if this is that west place that I'm talking about. This might be it too, I don't know. But it was, now let's check this place out first and this. Oh, I was trying to move the thing, I can't, can I? How do I get down there to this bit? We'll go this place first. And that would be grabbable, I don't think.
After Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that. Just the folk can be on shite. After Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that.
So you're gonna say, yeah, you're gonna say. So I can actually cross here too. Huh, interesting. Oh, this will take me inside this place where I went round before. Like go up here first. Oh, there's something going on there. Let's just set this out first. That doesn't look good with a dwarfy.
As they neared Wetterton, the Queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would. Their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The Queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood.
Alright.
Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
Move on without interest.
What is your command, your grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the Queen, then spurred her mount and rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as fast as their legs would carry them. When they passed inside the town gate, they saw corpses lining the gutters.
Seriously?
Meve realized she had arrived too late to prevent a tragedy.
Great.
The crowd was drunk on blood. Its
It's after us
rage
now.
would need to be quelled with an iron fist.
So after us now. Fortunately, this was not Luren's first pogrom, nor its last. And through the wars between humans and elder races have ended decades past, elves and dwarves were still painfully aware how quickly rumour can turn to hatred. It does not take long before pitchforks and flails are taken to the streets, and the cobblestones are stained crimson with blood. That's the rules, okay. Shot and barrel, so worms will start. So basically it's over getting wiped out. Limit of
Step
foes.
away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
There's quite a lot of them here, so it doesn't look good. And I don't have hers as special rules, so deploy, and it's not giving me any hints now because turn us over. No! War wagon. It's literally dropped me right in it. Last time the war wagon was good, wasn't it? What was the war? No, this was it. Damage all units on the enemy row. Buy this unit's armor. So yeah, play him first. What do you do? Deploy, give one charge to unit. Yeah, so play you first.
Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We
This ain't
must
good.
put a stop to it.
One charge unit. Damage all units on an enemy row. And this, yeah, the whole row. So we need to build it. Deploy. Spawn 2 light infantry on the right.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Okay, good. Okay, you give one charge to the unit, so I can give him another charge, so he gets an extra goal. I guess this is the only way to do this. What does ours? Move to the other row. Damage a random enemy by 5. Oh, crud! Oh. Okay, so it's best use this first. Then play him so he can use it again. Then I can move these. I think that's the best way to play this. Okay. Because I move these, that's going to lose ability, isn't it? So the damage on the units on the enemy roll by this unit's armor amount. Get one armor whenever a card appears. Oh, okay. armor amount. So actually this one makes difference. Order to move to the other row, damage a random by 5. Have I done this wrong? Should I have done them first? Because let's just say it was 6, 5, he's gone to 5. So he's 1. He does him. 1. Them 2 would have been dead now when I played that. But then I would have moved it off the roll, so it would have... Oh, I think I messed up. Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor amount. Lose the all armor. Card appears on this row. I think I've messed up. I don't think I can do it now. Unless he can do it, he's going to only gain 1.
Discipline shall bring us. Strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
Yeah, I messed up. Because basically they would have got 2 of these down, and that would have killed them. Huh? Huh? Why did they not do the move? What? So the other row, Death Wish. What? Okay, let's check. But I'm a little confused with that. Do that again. Looks like it's one of them versions where you got a certain way to do it. Can I skip for this?
As they neared...
Intervene defending on
What is your
humans. Okay, let's do this. Because they did nothing when they moved rolls. So I'm thinking they need to be in the row. Because I expect them to at least attack, and they didn't. So...
Step away,
I
or
think
see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
him being first is correct. Wait a minute, can I damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor? Actually, I think I can put him here instead of up there.
Who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Okay, so I'll deploy these here.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a
And then I
wolf,
move
I
these
am.
forward and hopefully they'll attack. Maybe that's why, because they move backwards, they can only attack the one in front of them. Okay, so now... Okay. So that stays where it is, isn't it? Death Wish random by enemy. I thought I'd turn first. So he stays on 3, but if I move this... It doesn't do attack, why? I don't understand why it doesn't attack. Okay, so how do you activate this Death Wish? Okay, that's the problem I'm having here. Don't want to play him yet. Unless this activates it, because it's close. No? Okay, there's something I'm doing wrong with this.
Company! We must strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
Okay, getting his back in, but he didn't do nothing. Oh, it rearmors him. There. Okay, so that. Oh, so I did do it right. So basically, play him at the back. Play these, get these all out. Do the attack, takes 3 down. And you move these forward, boom, boom, boom. Then you place him down, it gives him an air attack, and he can move back, but gives him an extra 1. Beautiful. And now this should eliminate him. So I did do it wrong initially, but not as the way I thought. So wasn't a certain way to do that one though.
Happily, Neve restored order without suffering any losses. Reynard then learned that a nobleman's ire had triggered the violence, ire at having discovered a theft.
Suspicion fell on the non-humans he employed. He accused them, they protested, and the row soon engulfed the town. But there's something else, Your Grace.
Reynard gestured towards an aged man who stood grieving, his face in his hands.
I've witnesses who claim the strays of Sparla are the thieves.
Though the tragedy seemed the result of a misunderstanding, justice
tragedy.
would have to be served. Those responsible for the slaughter would need to be punished.
Yeah.
The question was, how severely?
How do you instigate his hand? What are you meant to whip the guilty part? Oh. So, okay. Such as fell on the non-humans, accused them. They protested and the row sooner go to war, but there's something else. A great gesture towards the aged man who stood grieving, his face in his hands. I've witnessed who claims treasure spans are the thieves. Stored all within. Nobleman. Learned that nobleman's error had triggered the violence. Okay, so what I'm getting at from this is nobleman, whoever, nobleman A, found his stuff been stolen, instantly accused of non-humans. That caused the riot and that caused them to die. The real thieves stole and left, but they still caused the deaths. But that's like, you know, someone robbing your house and you're saying Joe Bloggs on the street did it, and then the other neighbours are like, ah, and then lynch him and kill him for, you know, you never said to kill him, you wanted him arrested. So I think death might be too vicious. So. But, on the other hand, if the Instigators did it on purpose, so their whole point, they knew it was going to annoy enough people to kill them, then they're just as bad. So the decision here is, do I think the noblemen accused the elves because they wanted them dead? And even though they knew they didn't do it, or did they just mistake them and wanted justice and their stuff back? They didn't want them dead and it just kind of went, you know, too far. I guess it could be an effect of doubt with the guilty parties. But if it's going back to this village happens again, the Instigators are getting it.
You are guilty. That can't be denied.
Said the Queen, turning towards the bloody rioting's instigators.
A false rumour you took, and turned into a cruel lynch. Thus punishment is your lot. A public lashing, fines, imprisonment.
Yeah, imprisonment good.
But you shall keep your lives. For enough blood has been spilt here this day.
Because I'm thinking, like they said, like she suggested, they took a false rumour they shouldn't have done, and they weren't there to kill, but it got out of hand.
Wetterton's inhabitants breathed a sigh of relief, but the non-human survivors took offence at the lenient sentence.
Oh, great.
Soon
I
after,
thought they were all
the
killed.
Lyrian army's elves and dwarves quietly disappeared,
Seriously?
deserted. Few doubted the reason. They would not risk their necks for a queen who held their lives in such low regard.
I didn't have it in low regard. Oh. Seriously, that wasn't my thing. I didn't hold them in low regard. I thought they killed all of them there. I guess it's mine who's left. But like I said, my reasoning was that their stuff was stolen. They wanted justice. The rest of the town went too far. They went out to murder. That was my reasoning. Great. I expect that to go down. A second one point of interest, okay. Things the only new markers give me. See what she has to say.
They should have stayed put beneath their mount. We'd not have had no problem then. They should have stayed put beneath their mount. We'd not have had no problem then.
Shouldn't have saved it us. Anything you say is what we just did?
Well, well. Seems humans are near the same after all. Nothing left in Wetterton for me now. Close my shop and share the road with you.
Oh, nice. Just got one dwarf. I'll check out this stuff. Oh! That's just a shortcut. Takes me to the same place. There are two things up here I needed. Some loot though. Gotta loot first. Soon as I decide to put some resources into buildings, aren't I? I think this might be some loot, is it? Yep. I think before we interact with it, we will do that next episode. So please like, please subscribe, please hit the little bell, please share this video, and please have a great day and a great week, and watch more stuff on the channel too. Bye everyone.